Hello everyone, my name is Mattis and I would like to give everyone a warm welcome, especially to the ones that have only recently discovered me through Otzdarva's Twitch stream or one of his latest videos that feature my killer gameplay against a team that he put together to test each killer's limits in a more competitive environment. In case anyone is curious, I have about 4,000 hours in the game with 4,500 chainsaw downs according to the Dead by Daylight stats website. I'm not at all new to the competitive environment of Dead by Daylight, since I play Survivor in tournaments, but every once in a while I also play Killer, mainly Leatherface. In this video I would like to commentate on my matches on Otz's stream, as I have also recorded them from my perspective. Yes, there were actually two matches. In the second one, Otz and I agreed on sending me to a rather unforgiving map as a challenge. And for the record, yes, sorry, I'm a filthy stretch res abuser. Without further ado, let's get into the first game on Gas Heaven. Guess one in the corner. First of all, let's go over my build. The perks I'm using are Ruin, Undying, Corrupt and Bamboozle. The two add-ons are award-winning Chili and Beast Marks. I believe this is Leatherface's strongest build. Bamboozle makes windows on most maps basically unplayable, and pallets are gone instantly with Bubba's chainsaw, so chases can be ended ridiculously quickly. Bubba mostly struggles on tiles such as the shack, jungle gyms and most main buildings. Using Bamboozle, they're all taken out of the equation. Ruin and Undying are arguably the best slowdown combination in the game, so I use both perks since I can easily force survivors off generators given I have an insta-down, and Undying simply makes the perk last longer. Corrupt is usually a must-have in competitive games since it slows down early game tremendously, and every chase that is started while Corrupt is up is a big setback for survivors, since they have to walk huge distances to even get to a generator. Corrupt is also a fantastic indicator for where survivors spawn, as survivors usually spawn next to the block gens, which is why I instantly head over to them. The add-on combination makes my chainsaw last 1.5 seconds longer, and that it is also 3% faster. The speed add-on might sound redundant, but it actually makes a difference in chases, and you cover way more ground using it. The increased charge time barely matters, as the chainsaw combination is better used from further distances instead of back revving.
Alright. Really? This is the first time I ever see a cannibal use his chainsaw for mobility, and I am enjoying it.
I like using my chainsaw for mobility at the start, because during the Corrupt intervention phase, survivors usually try to rotate around the map without being spotted. Using my chainsaw for distance at the start, I might be just fast enough to find a survivor that is looking for a spot to hide, and if I'm lucky, I can start a chase 10 seconds into the match, just how I immediately found someone at Shack. Now I might be able to start a chase here, but Shack is annoying to run at the start, so I head over to the two survivors stacking a gen in the distance. Interrupting this gen puts half of the team into a spot where they can't do anything. As Bubba, you should be very aware of how long your chainsaw lasts for, and you should be able to perfectly time your tokens without having to look at the bottom left. Having this muscle memory, you should immediately rev your chainsaw if a survivor is in range. In an open field, this forces them to pre-drop pallets or, if they greed, they will go down. Actually, I guess that might not be bad.
Dude, he's so confident knowing that his chainsaw goes from so long. Incredibly good management. Awesome stuff, dude.
It's 3 people not doing anything.
fight Scarcer then. I'm not allowed to camp something?
This is the most controversial part of the game. People were complaining about me camping in this situation, but I would like to tell you all why it was an incredibly good opportunity to stay close to the hook right here. First of all, Bubba is the strongest hook defender in the game, which is why I'm under no pressure at all in this situation. Moreover, after Nia showed herself close to main building, I knew exactly where everyone was. I had Ace stuck in a dead zone behind the cars that he could not leave. That area also had no generator he could work on secretly, but it did have my rune totem completely exposed and I could completely watch over it. Feng showed herself at Shack, so I also know where she was. I was expecting her to do the gen in the corner sooner or later, but I also had a very close 3-gen set up next to the hook, so there was no point leaving. Given that the game was still at 4 gens and I saw no survivor doing anything, I was under no gen pressure at all and could continue camping, securing a kill extremely early in the game, making it a 3v1 not even halfway through the match. Overall, by camping, I had full control over the hook, a 3-gen in the dead zone, and my rune totem.
He's got such a good plan, dude. Look at him! He's revving up a chainsaw from 20 meters away. I love it. Like, it took me a little while to understand that you don't need to be close to survivors anymore. But he must have such a good understanding of how far he can make it with the extra good chili and the engravings.
I'm gonna force a kill. I have ruin right here. This is there. Now I'm getting this kill. It's really good. They're not doing, like, am I not supposed to play? Oh, you have camaraderie? No. Yeah, you do. My game is freezing a bit. I really don't care if they do gens, because I literally have Ace on the dead zone over here. And you're pretty dead. Yeah. Tracking guard. Nice Ace. Okay, I have 3 done over there. Sort of. I still have Ruin. Oh yeah, why did I give him... I let him back on Ruin, I'm dumb. It's my nightlight chase. Understood. And I've that's everything. No, you might unbreak me. Don't think he ever got a hook, so no deliverance. I'm gonna camp it out. No fingers just running into dead zone. You have Deli Nightlight, you do. I know you fucking do. Wait, actually I win. I just win. No you don't, okay. I literally just win. Okay.
That's it, GG. Bamboozle it. And now he'll have to give pallet. He needs to give it. He might die. Do you think that no matter how cracked you are, Billy has anything on this? Anything. Now, mind you, without add-ons, a little bit more difficult. But you understand, right? You understand. Jesus.
Matters?
Yeah.
Guys, what a clapping.
Yes.
Incredible performance.
She literally died to...
I had to. She was hooked on the hill.
Wow.
He wants to interview me. Okay, bye.
Hi, Mathis. I think Chad was
Hello.
really excited to see you play. Can I come out as a big fan of your work already?
Thank you so much.
A great game. So, okay. I really love the fact that you must have figured out that using your chainsaw for mobility is actually a thing you can do with those add-ons. You want to tell us about
I do that. Yeah, I do that at the start of every game. I've tinkered around with add-ons before. I used to only use 2 chilies, but the speed was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, and combining the purple chili with the green speed add-on is actually very, very good in chases. You can you can even outplay survivors on TLs of that without bamboozling a window.
That's pretty nutty. Okay, so I was under the impression, and obviously you might prove me wrong here, that with the green add-on, the beast marks,
Yeah.
the fact that you spent so much time revving up, making it a bit slower, was not really worth the extra 3% or so you get from it. So how would you prove me wrong?
Yeah.
Like what would you tell me? Like what was I missing?
I usually like using my chainsaw a lot in chases, not to rev at the back of survivors to get rid of pallets quickly.
Yeah.
I like outplaying pallets usually, but I mean this is a more serious game, so I was expecting people to pre-drop, which they did. But
Yeah.
usually, using the green add-on, you can sometimes outplay loops pretty well.
Right.
Usually
Well, dude, you've
why
more
I
than
like-
you more than showed it. That was nutty. Very well executed. That you put them in a bind that was really hard to get out of.
Yeah, I had a hill hook at the start, so and my rune was right next to it, so I didn't bother leaving it.
All right, I'll slip them bucks on your PayPal so that you can buy Nina
Oh, really?
some nuggies or something. Make her feel better about being camped to death.
Yeah, I had to. It was too good.
Okay.
And I also had a dead zone generator.
Yeah, I know. It was hard for them.
Really
The thing
Yeah.
is, we just played in this match with a hillbilly who was not bad by any stretch, and tried to bring the best add-ons he could, and it was so much harder. Like, Survivors had so much fucking room, and he had such a narrow window to do his things. Whereas
after the buff, Leatherface is incredibly strong on hooks. If played correctly and safely, hooks cannot be contested if the Leatherface is close.
Yeah. But also, Matthews, do you stream by any chance? Because a lot of people were very impressed.
No, I only have a YouTube channel, but
why don't you drop me a link in our DM? I'll drop it in,
It's
dude.
usually just funny. It's usually
Doesn't matter. I'm sure some people don't mind dropping a sub
Yeah, sure.
and seeing if you ever want to upload
Leatherface
some.
regarded video. I have one Leatherface regarded video, but I'm planning on making a Bubba montage or something along the lines.
I'm sure that for whoever's interested, they'll appreciate it a lot. So yeah, drop that when we
sending it to
load
you
it
in
or
DMs.
whatever. Yeah. Awesome. I'll link you guys up in case you want to see more of Mathis since he doesn't stream on Twitch just yet.
Bro, you're like an actual tank, my guy. You're an actual tank. Like, what?
He's the Trickshot Bubba guy? No way. Did he make that video? Is the Trickshot Bubba a thing he made? No, you're joking. Oh shit! Yes!
People have said that.
Trickshot Bubba. We'll watch that later. Okay, that's hilarious. What's Trickshot Bubba? I'll show you in 2 seconds. Alright. Before we move on, I want to see this video that he made. I bet you're Bubba, you can't even do a trick shot. Okay. Alright, good shit. Good shit.